spending time with yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not being with nobody.
Yeah.
Not having to have
with
somebody right there all the time.
Spend time with yourself.
Yeah.
It's okay if you got your own bottle by yourself and just think. And
a lot of girlies nowadays, like, oh, I ain't buying nothing. Like, nigga gonna have to buy my bottle, buy this, buy my nails. Like, shorty, that's what comes with being alone and being single and healing. You gotta take care of yourself, okay?
Yes, I feel like
This is a man. It's gonna take more than some shoes to get me home. I don't wanna go now. I'm gonna stay right here and rebuild this home. Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, I am woman, yeah. Until we split up or something. Yeah. I am your woman, I am your woman, I am your woman, I am your woman.
All right, y'all. So we back with Women's Cheat Codes, okay? Tell the audience where they can find you at, where they can connect with you, where they can find your products at, so that they can shop with you and get their makeup done by you. Okay,
done, of course, you can book online. Love, it's my website is najebeautyco.com, which is NAJE Beauty Co, like CO.com, and
NAJE Beauty Co.
Okay. Like beauty and company. And then on my social medias, you can add me at MUA Naje, MUAANAJE on Facebook.
Yes.
And on Instagram, my Instagram is MUAANAJE _ So check me out.
Sure.
And then that's it, I think, if I'm not my TikTok.
And then what all are you selling on your website?
My website right now, it's lip glosses and matte lip glosses. It's lashes as well, but coming soon, not just yet. I have to get everything together, but you can also book online though. So that's where the main platform is just a book and have your different pictures.
And what are the price
everything.
ranges for your products, just so they know? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't want to step in like, if it's $45, $50, $100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, no, of course. Just and then like soft glam $75. $10 deposit.
Girl, if you want your whole makeup done, like how I had in my intro, like lashes, everything, $75. Boom, ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
75 plus and up. Really, that's just really. That's just really it. It won't be none more, nothing less. No more than $100.
Until she step into her next
everything
era.
else,
everything has levels to it. You know what I'm saying?
we're just growing right now, and I appreciate everybody that supports me, and I'm supporting everybody who supports me in every which way. Because paying is still, however you pay, that's still, money is everything.
People can share love through getting their makeup done, a comment, a follow, a share, all that stuff. So
yeah, just stay tuned.
Yeah,
I'm just growing right now.
So, like you said, you got your heart broken in high school. And I didn't realize how fresh you were out of high school. You know what I'm saying?
And that's still fresh.
So, like...
my heart's still broke, y'all. My heart's still broke.
Is it really? No, she's speaking her truth, y'all. It's okay. And it's okay. And it's okay. I feel like a lot of women go wrong when they don't want to, admit how they're feeling. Or they don't want to go through the emotion. If you got your heart broken...
Say that. Say that shit. No, you're good. You're good.
You got to cry that shit out sometimes. Right. You got to go through it in order to get over it. You know what I'm saying? So, we don't want to cheat codes. So, we got to,
Let's just face the fact.
We got to give the girlies out there some advice on how to deal with these men, especially these Rockford men. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of Rockford men are the same in a lot of ways. And I'm not saying everyone's the same, but like the culture and the influence of Rockford and how we grew up. Toxic.
It's how we grew up. It's and I really think it's how we grew up, and I think it's our parents.
Okay, so how does your parents? How is your parents' relationship? How does that affect how you look at relationships and love and stuff?
See, my parents kind of separated when I was like 3 maybe, so I was younger.
So what do you mean by parents? Like
my mom, my dad?
Yeah,
like my mom, my dad.
No, I'm saying like how does like your parents, what influence do they have on your life and your relationships now? Yeah,
like how they teach us, like what they see, you know what I'm saying? Like how my mom treated my dad or how my dad treated my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like vice versa. Like I just think that's how
Well, speak on it. Give me some details.
Like
what's something specific that you took from your mom and dad, good or bad, that was, just something that you naturally took out of relationships and love and
Right. I could probably say just like I feel like I have a unconditional. Like I have that for sure. Yeah. I seen that between my parents.
You no matter what.
No matter what, you know.
Yeah.
And that's just really it. I'm not even gonna lie because my parents been separated for so long that I can't even. But I have seen people who have been in, you know what I'm saying, like wife, husband. Because my parents was never married, but I mean like by wife, husband. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it started off with just like how you were raised, like what you think was okay. Because of what you saw or what the next was doing to your mom, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you think like, okay,
like this must be love. This is, this must be okay.
This must be life, So that's just where I kind of think it fuck up at in our generation, and it's really the generations too. It's getting worse because due to just people just being selfish. You know what I'm saying? And I think people don't got no type of nowadays. Like people don't have no type of like respect or like what do you call that, like
respect for each other,
like just no kind of like for themselves, like you don't have no type of limit, like you don't even have a limit, boundaries, like you don't even have like to the point where you're gonna be like, okay, this is enough, to the point where I can like this girl, or maybe even be pride with people, you know what I mean? Like people have a hard time facing the fact. Yeah, that's just really what it be.
So what are some areas in your life that, because you're 19, girl, and I can't wait to see who you are and what you become in the next 5 to 10 years, honestly. But what is something that you had to work on personally in order to become this boss girl that you are today? Because like you said, you weren't always like that. You were a little tomboyish, So what's something that happened in your life? You already did say, the heartbreak and stuff. So
I just feel like knowing that you can't let nobody stop you. Like, don't let nobody get in your way. This is your life. You die alone. This is your life. That's what kind of got me in, like, who am I to just say that I didn't keep doing something or keep living my life because of something, or you know what I mean? Like, you gotta keep going. Like, regardless, you gotta keep going because this is your life and no one else's. You gotta die alone. Like, this is not for the play. So I just be upfront with myself. I think that's what it is. Like, I don't lie to myself, and I don't really like to.
So as far as like lying to yourself, like, do you have any like self-reflecting tactics that you do that just like, like how, like, do you ever be in a situation where you just have to check yourself and be like, nah, like, this not who I am.
Right.
We're not doing this. I'm not reverting back to the same patterns that I've been doing for years. You know what I'm saying? So give the girlies out there some tips just to become like a better woman.
On how to.
Yeah.
Shit. Spending time with yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not being with nobody.
Yeah.
Having to have somebody right there all the time.
Spend time with yourself. It's okay if you got your own bottle by yourself and just think.
A lot of girlies nowadays, like, I ain't buying nothing. Like, nigga gonna have to buy my bottle, buy this, buy my nails. Like, shorty, that's what comes with being alone and being single and healing. You gotta take care of yourself, okay?
Yes. I feel like just putting that time investing into yourself.
Okay.
And it don't even have to be with the money. I mean, energy-wise.
Yeah.
Like, just take time for yourself because that's how you find your inner self. Like, that's how you overcome a lot of things. Once you be okay with yourself, you understand what went wrong in other ways, in other situations. Like, it's easier to see the vision. You know what I'm saying? Because the picture is there, but you can't see unless you know what I'm saying, unless your vision is clear. So I think, and I learned that just now myself, like maybe just a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it. That's why you here. Bullshit, like, I feel like everything happens for the right time and the right reason. So if you have something that you just learned, bring it to the show.
Yeah, like, it's like, just like literally, like, just be to yourself. Like, know how to cope. It's okay to be around people. Not saying that I don't be around
we
people.
all need to mingle and socialize.
Yeah,
but if you're mingling and socializing with someone that's not helping you elevate to the next level, you better off being by yourself.
Just be by yourself. What's the point of wasting your energy like that when you can be investing all of that energy into yourself?
Literally,
because this is stupid. Like, but yeah, that's just how I feel like you can find yourself. Just take time out for yourself. Go get your nails done by yourself.
Yeah,
go
that's
get
the
your
whole point.
go get a little drink. Go to the 50 flow bad bitch eating hibachi. Do that shit by yourself.
All by your damn self. I feel like a lot of women go wrong is they be wanting a man to do something for them
to feel
loved or to feel like that bitch, but they don't
just
even do that for themselves. You know, that you want a nigga to buy you a purse, Gucci pot, all this, but you can't do it by yourself, honey. If you can't do that to yourself, you
then what's the point?
Men gonna come around and they gonna treat you
how you treat yourself.
So
Amen.
as a man, I'm coming stepping to you.
Right.
I see you got your shit together.
And you want me to
blah
do
blah blah.
This.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna treat you how you treat yourself and better. You know what I'm saying? But if you have very low standards for yourself,
Amen.
Then that's what I'm gonna come with. That's the type of men that you are going to
attract.
Exactly.
Say that.
Girl, amen.
Say that.
This is why I brought you on the show, girl.
Say that.
We just get each other.
No, because say that.
Other.
I knew you would say that because that's nothing but facts. Like, literally. Like, you have to treat yourself, like, have a relationship with yourself. And that's the topic. Have a relationship with yourself. Like, literally. Love being in a relationship with yourself.
Okay.
Like, okay, fuck yourself. If you got to.
That's what I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it here. Take a shot.
If you got to,
but if you got to,
like, it's okay. You're gonna wake up in the morning and you're gonna wake up in the morning, you're gonna feel good. I'm telling you, no bullshit. You're gonna wake up in the morning, you're gonna be like, damn, I didn't need nobody.
Oh my God. Period. Though. So, what are you manifesting right now? Like, what's to come to you in the near future? Because I know we talked a little bit about it.
Yes, we did. And I was going to say something. I kind of told you a little bit.
And like I said, I'm so proud of you already for everything that you've done. But where can we see you in the next 6 months to a year?
I'm trying to find me a nice suite. I'm trying to get me in somewhere. I was just talking like to my cousin. I'm like, I need like, in my suite, I needed like a little bar. I want me a nice little bar.
Little bar area. Girl, you know how your clients
yes,
for 2
my
hours.
clients is going to love it. They're going to be spoiled as fuck. My clients are going to be spoiled as fuck. But I want it to just be luxury service. I want to be a luxury ass bitch.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're just a loving person. I feel like you just love helping people. No matter what.
And I just want people to feel beautiful because I know how it is just to... You know, I know how it is just to want to feel like so good, like
because once you feel good, once you look good, you feel good, you act good, your confidence comes out, and all that stuff.
And you're not worried about nobody. I feel like a lot of women just worry. Stop worrying. Just look good. Be confident. Be into yourself. Just love yourself. Don't worry. I promise. Like God got you. Don't worry.
Amen.
Like
to that.
literally.
Honestly, if I can give myself any word of advice, going backwards in my years, it's just to know that God got you.
Literally.
You are protected. So whatever you want to do, whatever you envision to do in the future, just do it. Because even if you fail, it's okay.
And this is life. You live it once. You don't have this.
You got one life in this body.
Yes, you don't have a lot. We is not cats or whatever they say, 9 lives or whatever they say.
At least in this body,
like we don't have that. We don't have that.
For sure.
That was just so sweet. I got a little emotional.
Why you get emotional? Just talking about like God and just
because it was just so sweet. No, because it's real though. Like no bullshit. Because I know how it is to be like. Not not confident and shit like as a woman because I feel like women go through a lot of shit. Women go through a lot of shit and it's just like
a lot of shit is put on women to make us
but
not confident in ourselves. But speak on it, boo. Like why? Not why you crying, but like what's bringing that emotion out?
No, because I know how to like. I'm just happy to be a person that that can like. Kind of like understand what life is, you know what I'm saying? Understand that it's okay to go through certain shit and be okay still. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's okay to not be okay. Sometimes.
And it's okay to like learn your way through life because that's exactly what you have to do. It's not easy. Like, it's not easy.
Yeah.
But that's just really it. Like, I just was just...
It's just like...
It's just a moment, y'all.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I love all the moments.
But no, for real, because we just talking real life shit. Like,
yeah.
That's real life shit. Like, you have to know yourself to live in this world. Like, you have to know yourself. Like, it's no other way around it. It's no other way around it. Like, it's just days where I used to want to be that girl. Like, I used to want to be who I am today. And it's just, like, real fucked up. Like,
you said it was just days where you just wanted to be that girl. And what inspired you to just become that girl? Like, was it like you were just felt like you were so, you know, do you feel like you were insecure? Do you feel like you were caught up in your own thoughts, or you feel like you didn't have the confidence that you needed?
I was caught up in my own ways. I feel like I was caught up in my own ways, and I think that, like, when I meant by don't keep, not even as a boss, like, business wise, don't keep your eyes on no one else. Like, no one else's life, no one else's situation or nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel
you
like
can't control them.
Yeah,
you can control
for real, it's
yourself.
you.
Yeah,
so I
sure.
feel like that's just where I used to be like, damn, like, I didn't want to used to have to, like, I used to just want to have my own code. Like, I just want to be my own person. Like, I don't have to, like, rely on no one else to even, like, have that love or have that attention or nothing. I bring that own attention to my, you know,
Did you find that from yourself, or did you have, like, what was your biggest inspiration, or who did you look up to that was like, okay, I want to be like her, or, you know, I want to have this mentality?
It's really myself. Like, feeling down and feeling like feeling like I couldn't, I don't know, it was really just going through certain shit, like, no cap, like getting shot, and then just like,
that's very traumatic.
The heartbreaks and shit like that. Like, it just was more like myself. Like, I knew I couldn't just deal with that. I knew I couldn't just sit with nothing like that and just be thinking about that all my life.
Right.
It's some more shit that I gotta, like, bring to my excitement. Like, I can't be thinking about that, or it can't be fucking, you know,
you can't
dwell
in that. You can go through it, but you gotta find your way to dig yourself out of that.
So that's just where it was. I'm like, I know I have potential, like, since I just know potential, you know what I mean? And I know who I want to be, and I know what I want to do. So I'm just like, I can't sit and just think about certain shit like that. Like, that's just, it really blocks you. Like, it just makes you lazy, for real, thinking about shit.
So as
I'm
we're
like, I gotta get the fuck up.
I hear everything you're saying, boo, and I love it so much. As we're self-reflecting, so what are some boundaries, or what are some things that you do now that you wouldn't do in the past? Or what are some boundaries that you have for yourself that you won't allow men to do?
Right, back then.
That, you know?
I would say believing people.
Speak on
believing
it.
people. People are liars.
What you mean by liars? Elaborate on that.
like I don't care what they tell you. Like, they love you. I mean, like, okay, of course people have love and everything, but, like, people are liars. Like, how they feel about you, and people also be in the moment a lot at a times. You gotta also think about that. But I just really think, I just really wish back then I was more standing on business. You know what I mean? Like so you can, like, see, like, what the lie was, so you can, like, see behind the smoke screen. Because people tell you anything, but people really, really lie. Like, people don't be true to maybe their self and true to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's one thing I would tell my younger self, like, before heartbreaks and everything, before even dealing with men, period. Like, make sure that if he's everything that he say, he can back it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gotta, like, show you with his actions. Yeah, he can back it up. Like, all that talk like, only goes don't so believe far. People. Do not believe people. Like, people tell you anything, like, and make you believe anything, literally. But at the same time, people will show you and tell you who they are in subtle ways. Yep. And a lot of women nowadays, it's up to you to listen. They'll just ignore. You gotta listen to that shit, because somebody tell you, they might be joking, like, oh yeah, I'm a fuck nigga. No. I mean, you be like, nah, I think you're good. Like, some women, like, be wanting to change a man. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, as a 26-year-old woman with 4 kids, and I've been married before, you can't change nobody. Yeah. Okay? Facts. They will tell you who they are in a relationship. They will show you who they are. Mm-hmm. You know, so we just, sometimes women be just so caught up in, like,
feeling loved and feeling affection that we
and
just
feeling bad too. You feel bad for men because
like we're caretakers, so we want to love on them. We want to help them grow
because you want to help them have a certain mentality because you don't want them to think a certain way or be a certain way as a man.
Yeah,
but then again,
but we neglect how we should be as women,
right? Because you're trying to help the next person, right? But then again, it's just like it's a win-lose situation. Like it's so bogus. It's
just a learning experience. I feel like
all women and all men have to go through a process to understand. And I feel like that's where I'm so versatile at. I understand men too at the same time.
I get you.
Really bad because men have feelings too. But then again, it's just
they do.
Why are you not taught to be a man? Man has to be
I'm saying. Like I can't. Once a man is past 18 years old, you can't teach a man how to be a man.
For real.
You got to learn that on your own.
Yeah.
Honey, and coming from me, my women cheat code to y'all, find somebody older. A woman like you don't need to be
with a young man.
You're 19 years old. You don't need to be with a 19-year-old young man.
Bullshit. Oh my God.
Because that young man, he's 19, but he's really like 13, 14, 15 in the head.
Socials for y'all.
No, go ahead, speak on it. Say it out loud. Speak on it. What?
No, I'm gonna drop my socials for y'all older men though because
honey, and not even that. Like I've been married to an older man, and even at 30, in his late 30s, he wasn't as mature as me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you really have
scary.
to.
It's really
scary
really
out
scary
here for women.
Yeah, it is
because we're lovers. You know, we want to just share our love and just amplify and grow whatever you got going on. But in order to do that, you got to have something going on.
Mm-hmm.
You got to, I don't mind following nobody, but you got to have somewhere to take me. I got to have a direction to go. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I need to take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of men I've been with, they was cool as long as I'm under them. But as soon as I start branching off and doing my own thing, expressing my power and femininity,
they got a problem.
They got a problem with it because I'm not under their control anymore.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Yep,
that's the thing. So just a little women cheat codes I want to give out there for the girlies. Just find yourself, step into your femininity, and embrace your power.
Know what you're dealing with, because
listen and pay attention to those red flags.
Yes, because
pay attention,
baby.
Child, hey, we can talk about men all day on women's cheat codes. We ain't gonna do that, okay? It's all about women empowerment, and women's cheat codes isn't a platform to bash men. Like I like you say, you love men. I love men.
Yes.
I want men to be as great as they can be, but there's just certain things that they need to work on in order to, embody and be a great man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? There's some things that women need to work on too. That's why I'm always
that's what I
self-reflection.
say. I take self-responsibility of that. Like, I don't mind saying sorry and you know what I'm saying, and saying what I gotta say. Like, I don't mind. I don't mind taking my part. Like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like, it's some women out there who feel like men are just like, I don't know. I don't hold men to so much of accountability. Like, it's okay to, but like, I can't really explain it.
I get what you're saying. Like, when you're in a relationship, you can't expect a man to do what you're not doing for yourself. You have to take accountability and do what you're supposed to do as a woman first. Because that's one of the things I learned, from my past marriage is like, women, I ain't perfect either, so I'm gonna just speak my truth. Like, when I was in a relationship, I was be on his ass about shit, not even realizing that I'm on your ass about shit that I'm not even doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So really just focusing on you. That's what I tell my first graders. That's our daily goal. Focus on you, okay? Mm-hmm. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Don't worry about nobody else.
Yes, facts.
Focus on you and what you're supposed to be doing. What you're supposed to be doing, then you can step to someone and be like, okay, you're not doing what you're doing. But focus on you and do what you're supposed to be doing.
Amen. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, definitely, like, I feel like men have, like, because they have feelings too, like I said. Okay, so it's just like, I step into, like, so basically, like you say, if men doing what they're supposed to be doing, how can they, like, they can't say anything.
Right.
Like, they're gonna say anything, but if
women can't say nothing if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing,
right? If it's vice versa, you know what I'm saying. But it's okay if a man feel like, okay, you were wrong in this predicament. I feel this hurt my feelings. Like, you know what I'm saying. Okay, I can take accountability for that.
Right.
That's just what you know what I'm saying. That's kind of because I like even now go back into messages like with my ex or something. I'd be like, damn, I was wrong.
And I love that you said
damn,
that.
I was wrong as fuck. Like,
and that's some real shit. And that's some real shit coming from a 19-year-old
like, damn,
woman.
That's
some real shit.
No, seriously.
So, like, I don't want to get into, you know, specific details, but what's one thing as a woman in a relationship that you feel like you were wrong at, that you feel like, you know, the girlies out there would need that advice, you know what I'm saying, to not do this to a man? Because I've had that same experience. So let us know where something you had to change in order to be a better woman to the man you are with.
I would say forcing it, or like thinking too deep or too hard. Forcing it just the situation. Like I think I used to be, even though men are cheater, they are cheaters.
But they say black men don't cheat. Do you believe in that?
No, they all cheat. Even women cheat.
I mean, yeah, we ain't gonna talk about women don't cheat. Black women don't cheat.
No,
black women don't cheat.
Men gotta cheat first. I scratch that.
Okay.
Don't ever put that in the video.
Okay.
But anyways,
whatever you need to.
But anyways, I think it starts off with men cheat, and
why do you think men cheat though?
Because they don't have. I don't think men know their self either. I don't think men know their self unless they know what comes with a whole bunch of women, or then have the experience of a whole bunch of women. Because men will definitely have the experience of a whole bunch of women, certain men, right. and then try to get their act together and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I feel like they don't know their self. A lot of men don't, seriously, because
a lot of men are just influenced by the culture or whatever. Right.
It's so many requirements to be a man. So everyone, I feel like, is trying to outdo the next, or trying to like, oh, I get more bitches than you.
That's that young, immature ass.
It's
mentality.
A lot of niggas like that, like for real. Like it's a lot of men like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like
it's not a competition, fellas. Okay.
Yeah, just chill.
There's a lot of women out here. You will find the right women when the time just comes, chill. Okay, just
but
chill.
I feel like that's why they be cheating, and they don't know how to like. It's so
they
just
many, want their cake and ice cream and eat it too.
Okay,
they just want it all, but end up losing it all in the end because they want it all.
Because they want so many. It's so many women. It is a lot of bad bitches.
My thing is, if you single and you want a lot of women, you want to mingle, you want to be in your single area, your whole face, cool. You know what I'm saying?
But when you're in a relationship,
don't drag a woman. Don't drag a woman along with you while you're in your whole phase.
What the
Be a hoe, do you know what I'm saying?
Do your shit.
But just make motherfuckers aware that
you're doing
you're not
that.
Committed to
Thank
them.
you.
That's what I'm saying. Don't lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop.
And then
stop lying.
Let me tell you what women do. They do that, and then women go back and they do whatever they want to do, but they drag you along, right? They drag the men along.
Okay. So you're saying women do the same thing?
No, I'm saying when women get hurt, they will. Because I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you hurt me, you don't want to do it again.
Okay, yeah.
Because
they're gonna feel that.
You're gonna feel it, and you're coming along with me just like I have to go with you. Yeah. And that's probably where I fucked up at. But don't do that, ladies. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't
seek
let
revenge,
God. Yeah. Let God do the work.
Let God have His way.
Let God
Jesus
do the work.
Take the wheel. Okay.
Thank you. Because
it's not your job to take revenge on somebody. But you know, if you single and you know you want to explore your options and date and be courted, you know that's the thing. But don't drag nobody in your shit, men and women. Don't drag nobody
Please
along.
Don't do that. Please.
Don't be confused in nobody fucking with niggas' heads, fucking with bitches' heads.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just be honest.
That's
just
it.
Be fucking honest.
Yes,
if you don't want to be in, you know, I'm in a situation right now. Like I told them, I don't want to be in a relationship. You know, like I don't want to be in a relationship. So it's just like establishing those boundaries and guidelines before you even step into something.
It's so much healthier.
It's so much healthier. So you don't got to worry about, why he ain't doing this? Why he ain't doing that?
Because
you already know. Yeah. Be grown about this shit.
Right.
You know, be honest.
It's
because
a relationship.
There's so many men and women out here. Take your pick at the end of the day, especially for women. Women have the power. Take your pick. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be, you know, stuck on or clung up on a nigga that's telling you who he is from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, enough about men. We ain't here to bash men, y'all. You know, we here for women empowerment, men empowerment. We all here to grow and elevate as people. And that's the whole point of Women's She Code. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you've brought great knowledge and insight from coming from a 19-year-old woman. Like, I look up to you so much.
Thank you.
And I feel like a lot of the girlies out there will too, in so many ways.
I'm a vibe, y'all.
You are a vibe. Like, for real. Like, you are
it.
destined for greatness. And, like, what you're doing right now, you're just in a perfect position to build those relationships and network with so many people. I can see you going so far, and I have nothing but high hopes for you.
So much. Thank you for having me on here.
And thank you so much for coming on here, boo.
I'm very emotional, y'all. I'm very emotional.
No, it's okay.
And I'm a vibe. I'm a vibe, y'all. So this is the real me.
You are.
You will never.
And thank you for showing.
This will always be the real me.
Thank you for giving the audience and me the real you.
Of course.
Because we all need this. We all need that piece of vulnerability.
Yes.
And we're all human. We're
learn
women,
to be ourselves.
you know?
You don't have to be no one else. Don't act like anyone else, y'all.
Just be you.
Be normal.
And at the end of the day, you still that bitch.
Always. And I'm finna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep so good tonight, y'all.
Oh, God.
Man.
No, well, I love you, boo.
But yeah,
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Of course. I hope I see you next time.
And
I see you guys next time as well.
Yes.
You know.
We're going to have to bring you on for part two of Women's Cheat Codes. And I just want to say thank y'all for tuning into Women's Cheat Codes. Okay, I hope y'all got something from this episode. Please like and subscribe so that we can continue to grow our channel and bring more content and, you know, bigger and better guests on here and all that stuff. So thank you, my exclusive baddies, for tuning into Women's Cheat Codes, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
I am your woman.